It's 150. Send them to assembly stage.
Arzakio's taking some good photos for us.
Yeah, so is Go Killin. So we should get some tough photos. But yeah, guys, get your guys up. Gonna wait for us to get like a solid 300 in the stage, and then we'll start.
Oh, this is a big rally, guys.
No, tough rally, bro. Quality rally over like 5 units in total.
Everybody has good rally.
Yeah.
And our 2 Cav with 20.
Yeah, tough.
Big ups.
Tough Cav rally. Tough SSB RD formation, bro. They're gonna do a little volley with their cannons at the end.
Oh, that's LARP.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy LARP. You're gonna have like cannons flying across the sky, bro. It's gonna be.
Everybody's screen is gonna be shaking.
Yeah, bro. Oh shit! I forgot about that though. Hold up.
Maybe if you shoot it like super high in the air, it like won't happen.
That's the plan. I mean, I don't mind if the screens shake. I think that's kind of tough, bro. All right, guys. We are missing like a few from stage, so make sure you're sending everyone up from your stages to assembly. Yeah, that's fine if they're AFK, but any other main army guys, you can drag them up and like kind of force them into the assembly, so that way we have everyone there when they wake up. They're already there. Gonna give you guys maybe 1 more minute and then we'll start, and it'll be pretty fire. Rallies are really tough though. Shout out NR2 here. I think that is above 100. Guard with the can someone calculate? How do I? Okay, 50, 62, bro. 81, bro. Tough 81 rally.
Rock Cow 60.
Nice. SSB and their artillery is a combined like 52 here, and Westphalia with also 53.
Same.
So pretty tough. And then at the bottom, you guys can see the St. John order. We're gonna fill that up today, all 5 slots. So that'll be pretty clean. We have a lot of stuff to talk about, and I'm not going to hold you guys up for too long either because we're not going to have a battle after, so we're just going to be LARPing for a little bit, and then I'm going to let you guys free to do what you want for the day. It's a wonderful Sunday. All right, we're going to start, and I'm going to deafen TS so I don't get killed in there. All right, so this is our second ceremony for Prussia. I'm kind of winging the speaking portion of this introduction, so... you know, that's all good. Also, I'm going to move those guys out of general. And yeah, this is our second ceremony. It's our first ceremony where we're formally announcing like medals, honors, nobility, all that good stuff. And where we're actually doing things. Saddam, if you poke me, I'm going to ban you from the TS server. Thanks. But we're actually going to be giving a lot of stuff today. It's going to be a bunch of cool things. So... it's going to be pretty awesome. The rally is pretty decent. We had 350. Mind you guys, we've only gotten 5 actual formations across the nation, and we're really, really prioritizing the quality and making sure that the regiments rally a lot individually. So really give yourself a pat on the back for showing up. Across 350 with only 5 formations, that's like an average of like 70 per formation. So our units are really, really, really high in rally. And so... That's big from everyone. So, you know, NR2, SSB, Frycorps, NR5, Guard, all of you guys really have strong rallies here. It's high quality, and that's what we like. So give yourself a pat on the back, jump if you want. Kind of go crazy. Anyway. But yeah, that is the introduction, guys. You guys can calm down. We're going to start the medals here. How it's going to work is if you are called for a medal. Unfortunately, this isn't Denmark, so I don't have the big plume so you guys can see where I am. But if you guys can see me, jump. If you guys can see me. I'm at the front here where I'm walking back and forth is where I want you guys to line up for the medals. You guys can stop jumping now. I want you guys to line up right here when you're called for a medal. And that way we can have our medal recipients look really nice and pretty in front of the stage. I'm going to start unit by unit. So we're going to go through every bit of like honors, nobility, awards for every regiment or formation, and it's going to happen individually first. So for example, when we start with guard, we're going to do all the medals top to bottom, all the nobility top to bottom, and any promotions, any appointments, any pendants, all of that is going to be done in one go for that unit, so they get all of the recognition in one shot. And we'll do that for every regiment. So let's start with guard, since they're the largest here in terms of recipients that they're giving as a corps. And then we'll go in the order of NR2, NR5, SSB, Freikorps, and then the orders, which is going to be nationwide orders. And then lastly, we'll have a conclusion where we pretty much just explain all the new things that we're going to be adding to the nation, because we have a lot of cool stuff that I want to do this summer, and it's going to be pretty fire. All right, so we'll start with guard. And I'm just going to go left to right. And if you're called up, you just come to the front. What we might do, actually, is if I say that a medal has like a lot of recipients or something, I'm not going to have you guys come to the front. You guys can just sit in your spots. So everyone jump if you understand. You can sit in your spots if I tell you to. But if it's a small medal or it's a really, really important, valuable medal, I want you to come to the front, and I'll let you guys know. All right, guys. So we're going to start with the Service Award Medal. It's only 2 recipients, but since it's Service Award, it's for the for how venerated and how long these recipients have stayed in the nation. Maybe since Denmark, maybe for a long time. But we're starting with Guard. So for the Guard recipients, it's Go Killin 11 and Old Waffle. If you can come front and center, I'm going to give you guys a little smooch on the forehead, bro. You can come front and center to the front. Why not? It's going to take forever, but Go Aethys, bro. Well, it's Go Killin 11. That's his original name. He's the real one. All right, LA, let's not talk. All right, guys. So YouTube actually, in my opinion, have been, so far, as far as I know, I don't know, I might be wrong here, I might be mistaken, but within Guard at the moment, you guys are the only ones from Denmark that have stuck through and stayed, as well as Timmy Teo, by the way, but I think Timmy Teo is moving houses, so, and Tom and Oscar. So you guys are, oh, Timmy, how are you here, bro? Are you set up? Nice. But just to explain how this medal works, it's a service award medal. So it's the same thing as like venerations. You guys can receive them on a rolling basis, but just for the ceremony, you guys were written down, so you guys got to be called up, and it's all nice and everything. But if you guys were from Denmark, if you're given a certain level of recognition for your service, then you'll be able to do that on a rolling basis and request for the medal, just like venerations. So I appreciate you guys being here. You guys have been here for a long, long time. Love you guys, and you guys can go back to your spots. Appreciate it. We're gonna move forward. Skipping over the propaganda medal, we're going to be going to the General Badge of Honor. This one has a little bit, like a decent amount of recipients. So since the guard guys are right in front anyway, you can stay in your spots. I'm going to go top to bottom, and it's just the bronze class for everyone in this list. Looney Fellow, Raider Maker, Little. It's literally just Little. That's a crazy name. Ultimate Seawolf, Spud Romanov, and Jacob von Lutzow, and Clemma. So that's just 7 recipients there. You guys all are getting the bronze class of the General Badge of Honor. This is for general discipline, really just a medal that we give out for, consistently showing up to your communities, being there, and really just serving, just being active, being mains, constantly showing up, whether that's through the service of being staff, leading, or rankering. That is the medal for you guys. Just to give you guys some insight, we do have medal caps per corps or regiment. So what that means is that, unfortunately, obviously not everyone's going to get a medal, but we are going to be doing some cool things which will allow medals to be awarded on a consistent basis, which I'll talk about at the end. Going to the next medal, the Military Decoration Medal. We have Coven 771, bronze class, W.K, bronze class. All of these are bronze class for reference. Salads Mackin. I'm just going to say Rex. King Aethys, Notify the First, LOL 6312, Ol Ricky Low, Quadrat _Selk 56, X Black Lung, Scarvelin, JJS 130927, Avo Aethys, Kotik Max 23, Kotik Vasya 567, Hap on 17, LKD _Plays, and RJ Boneless. You guys can stay in your spots, as I mentioned, since you're already in the front, but please just abbreviate. Yeah, you're right, bro. but this is for the military decoration medal. So this is for, generally just spec discipline, mid-fragging, really just being active, and it's a medal that we give for people that are there and consistently showing up, and they're consistently active, and even if they, whether they frag out or they don't frag out is not necessarily the main course of this medal, but the main point is that you guys are maining, you're active, you're constantly there for your nation and your regiment, and you guys are just constantly really serving and being there for your communities, which we appreciate a lot. So that is this medal. We're going to move on to the recruitment medal, which we're only giving to 2 people. However, there is an eligibility clause, so if you recruit a certain amount of people, you get the medals anyway, and we'll create a request or an area where people can submit that after the ceremony. But the 2 that Guard is giving today is Lomatinsa for the bronze class and Looney Fellow for the gold class. You can come front and center.
Looney's here with us in spirit.
He's not on.
Not here today. Nope.
Unfortunate. No. All right. W Looney though. W Lomatinsa. You guys have been like I don't know. So I know, Lam, you came from Enter 28 or Berg in general, and you moved over to Guard after they unfortunately were disbanded and closed. And Looney came over from Enter 25 with the rest of the Thuringer guys. You guys can jump for your people. But you guys are receiving this medal because the moment you guys moved over to Guard, and even before that, the recruitment is just insane from you two, especially for the Guard Corps, from what I've seen in the enlistment channels and the rosters, with both of you getting probably a combined of over like 200 recruits during the break. And you guys have been recruiting for your regiments, for your corps consistently over the break while everyone was just slacking off. You guys were recruiting. And I'm sure other regiments also have their respective people who are doing the same. But for the Guard Corps, you guys were the ones constantly showing up, constantly being there, constantly recruiting and working on Burrow when people are just like not online and just chilling. You guys were making sure that we come back to the break strong with a good rally, and we can see the fruits of your work here with the Guard rally being nearly 80, which is really, really good. And so, yeah, we appreciate your work. If you keep recruiting, we get to lead all the way up towards the recruitment order, which gets given on a rolling basis based on how much you recruit. So you get an order out of it, and it's really nice. So just an announcement for the nation. These guys are a prime example of recruiters, and you can receive the recruitment order or higher classes based on how much you recruit. In addition to that, there's also payouts and everything with your regiments, but this is what we do in terms of like LARP, for like for the medals and for the awards. So Lam and Looney, you guys are probably some of the most notable recruiters in the nation, and that's why we want to award you this medal. So I appreciate you so much. You may go back to your spot, Lam. All right, sorry for the yap there, guys. They do recruit a shit ton. And the other regiments, you guys will get your recognition there too after this one. The next one we have is the Flag Bearer Award, which is the Honor Guard Medal. Obviously, it's in the name. It's for the flag bearers of this respective corps. As we're currently covering that, we have 5 recipients. These guys have been consistently flag bearing, and that's why they're receiving this medal. So I'll start top to bottom. All bronze class. 888 Blade, Alpin, Billowner, Bob _Dylan, Deathmaster Camille, and Bastion _755. They're mostly flag guards. Yeah, that's fine. That's what this is for. You guys can come front and center, by the way. If I don't explicitly say to stay in line, you can come front and center. We can see Bob's holding the flag right now, actually. Most of these guys are. It's really nice. Is Camille...
yeah, you can leave the flag back if you want. Sorry.
Yeah, it's up to you guys.
Camille's not going to be here.
Brain, you can be Camille's rep. You can come front with the flag, or you can drop the flag and come up and be there. All right, so just for some reference, this is for people that have not only just flag beared, but also flag guarded. You guys are constantly protecting the flag, protecting your battle standard. You're in battles, making sure that your flags, which is probably one of the most important, things that you really have in a line, and one of the important mechanics that you have to protect. So I appreciate you guys a lot. You guys are obviously, for the Guard, one of the best people and the most important people, because you guys are constantly protecting the one thing that really matters in a line. So really good job, guys. I'm going to keep it short to keep it moving. You guys can go back to your spots. Next one is the Social Medal. We have 2 recipients. You can stay in your spots, actually. I'm going to have you guys stay in your spots probably for the remainder, unless we have some super important ones that I want to explicitly say, just so that way we can get through this. We're going to have the social medal, pretty self-explanatory. It's for recipients that, are constantly there for their communities, are constantly talking in chats, being in VCs, whatnot, posting social posts, whatnot, all that good stuff. We only have a silver class, I believe, for the social medal, so the 2 recipients for guard is Sci-Fight and Rice Shower 128. And we appreciate you guys for being super, super active in your chats, super, super active in your VCs, posting social, social bubbles, social polls, social posts all the time, making sure that your community is constantly staying engaged and whatnot. And that's what we appreciate the most, to keep the rankers retained. So thank you so much, guys. You can go back to your spots. The next one that we have is Military Merit Cross. This is now the fragging medal, the kill medal, essentially, and this is how we award our rankers for fragging out, being the best in their leaderboards, right? Top fragging, whatnot, all that good stuff. So we have W.K, Salad, Q, Yoko, King Aethys, JJS 130927, Charles Jeff, Praetor, and Zordy PNG. And just for some reference, I know Guard the Ringer's here, and you guys just recently transferred. And so what I just want to point out is I know you guys have insane fraggers, but we are going to have rolling inspections. So, not everyone got medals necessarily just yet, but you will eventually, and it just comes with some time because you guys just joined. So once again, appreciate you all, and thank you for these fraggers that have just gotten the medals that I just announced. You guys have been working really hard to get those. We're going to move on to the Staff Medal of Honor. We have 6 recipients. They're all bronze class. Happy Aethys, Secret Aethys, Lucky Aethys, Mr. British Duck, Fred239I, and Royalty Villager T. Come front and center. All right, you guys have been locked the fuck in with your respective echelons and corps and your staff work. Lucky, you've been making consistent posts. You've been helping out with the campaign, even scheduling, just making sure that the logistics and the general display of the guard looks really, really nice. Royalty Villager, you've been helping out with Enter 25, moving over and setting up this echelon. And then not only have you been setting up with the echelon, but also you've been going past that and working on the core itself, to make sure that everything is super successful and trying to make sure that you're not only talking about the core and not only trying to improve the core, but also improve the nation itself. Finding me people that are interested in joining, finding me people that are interested in participating in the general gist of the nation, wherever it is. So I appreciate that heavily. British Duck, you've been working with Guard Jaeger Brigade, and you've been leading a company, and I appreciate that insanely. Happy's not here. He's really busy right now, and so you've been filling in those shoes really, really nicely, leading when you can, microing when you can, being there on weekdays, setting up for battles, and I appreciate that. Secret, you even worked on this map, and not only on this map, but you were helping out with the medals the entire time that we were setting up with Mist and Gazed and the rest. And Secret, you've been there pretty much since the start of Prussia at this point, helping out with development and then turning it into staff work and trying to make sure that direct translation is there. You've been helping out, making sure that the Guard Corps is functioning. And Fred, you just recently came over with Royal, with Enter 25, and you just ran your first battle yesterday with the Ringer, and I mean, we saw the performance. You're an excellent line leader, and that's why we appreciate you bringing the community over and making sure that your line stays active, making sure that they mingle in with the rest of the guard and incorporating them really nicely. So I appreciate all of you. You guys can go back to your spots. Mist was about to go back to his spot like he got the fucking medal, but I'll come back. I'm just joking. All right, guys, back to your spots. We're gonna move on. The next one that we have is the Guard Medal of Honor. Sorry, this is the Core Medal. You guys don't need to come front and center for this. Just stay in your spots because I just want to move further past this list of recipients. So stay in your spots for the remainder of the medals, unless I explicitly say so. So for the Guard Medal of Honor, which is the Core Medal, we have Timmy TO2, Looney Fellow, 888 Blade, Tom Sherman, Go Killin 11, Mist Aethys, Secret Aethys, Lucky Aethys, and Royalty Villager. This is the Core Medal. We give it to people that have consistently contributed to the core on a logistical level, and not only that, but also on a community level, and constantly being there to make sure that the people that are like, staff or, not only just staff, but also, rankers and making sure that the functions of your rankers and the functions of your staff and the administration is working. You guys do that all the time, and that's what we appreciate. So that's why you guys are receiving this medal. We're going to move it forward. The Dev medal that we have from Guard is for Secret Aethys. You can stay in your spot. It's for Gold class. And the reason why is that you can see this entire map. And I'm gonna disable notifications if you guys keep yapping. Jesus Christ, you guys talk a lot. Yeah, you're gonna get glazed too, bro. Don't worry. This map that you guys are standing on was made by Secret and Vandur, and so that's why. And not only that, by the way, the uniforms that you guys got. This is deserved glaze. You guys are yapping. This is deserved glaze. Every uniform that you're wearing right now is made by Secret. He has remade those templates. He has given you guys the drip that you have right now. And he has not only done that, but he's also worked on the map. And that's why we're giving out this medal, because it's deserved. He's one of the people that actually has put in effort, hours of effort, making sure that everything that you guys are wearing, standing on, is functioning and looks amazing. And that's why we appreciate him. All right, guys, moving forward, we have the Commander Medal. It's going to be given to Mist Aethys and Fred239I, and I think that's pretty self-explanatory. You two have been running the spec lines for the Guard. Fred, namely, has been running Thuringer, and Mist, you've been running Guards of Fus since the start of, since the start of last month. Fred, not really, a little bit after, but Mist since the start of last month. And you guys have performed excellently. Your first battle back versus GMP, you guys kind of cooked them a little bit too hard, but that's the point. That's what we want, and you guys are doing really, really well. So I appreciate you guys so much. It shows that you guys have really good command skill, and that's what we like. Moving on, we're gonna have promotions. There's gonna be staff promotions that are relevant to the Guard, and then we're just gonna list them out and keep moving. Every promotion is gonna be up 1 rank for reference. Mist Aethys, Secret Aethys, Lucky Aethys, Tom Sherman, Royalty Villager, Happy Aethys, Go Aethys, Mr. British Duck, Looney Fellow, 888 Blade, Jacob Von Lutzo, Rice Shower 128, Old Waffle, Alpen Bewohner, Little, and Solar is Jan. You guys are all getting promoted. And I think... Oh, no, we have a little bit more. We have pendants. Jesus Christ, guys. I didn't notice that this would be so much. Damn. For Sapper Pendant, we have Q_Yoko, W.K, Charles Jeff, Coven771, Praetor, and Zodak. For musicians, we have LOL Sick312. We have JJS130927. We have Rice Shower 128 and Nicoletti 2010. For the Flag Bearer Pendant, we have 888 Blade, Tom Sherman, and Looney Fellow. For the Kill Pendant, which is the top fragger of the entire core, we have Salads Mackin. And for Nobility, we have essentially a setup of Mist being ranked Freyr, or however you want to pronounce it. And this is essentially for a future setup where we're going to have houses with our nobility, and the person that's selected as the Freyr right now will eventually rise up towards becoming the Duke of that area, and then they can appoint people below them. So we have 4 knights, that is Happy Aethys, Secret Aethys, Lucky Aethys, and Mr. British Duck for nobility. And we will have more slots, but we want to cover them over the course of multiple ceremonies, so more knighting will be done in the future. All right, guys, moving on. That is Guard. I tried to speed through it. I don't think we're going to have people come front and center anymore. So we're going to move on to NR2 here, and we're just going to just say the names top to bottom, and then we'll go through it. First medal is the Service Award Medal. This is, again, I already explained it, so I'm just going to name them. We have ABAB, Barcode, Signar 4321, Oreo Lapis, and Look at My Ice. For the Propaganda Medal, we have 46 Giants, Sayani X Play Z. For the Military Decoration Medal, which is for activity and maining, we have Danny BG2, Pauly, Clean Casper, Tim Zig, iPump, XCOM 1254, and Domino. For the Recruitment Medal, we have some gold classes, which means that we have a handful of people that have recruited, nearly 100 people, which is insanity. So Creeper 21512, Lord Noah Prefectus, and Yellow Driver 7. These are the 3 golds. And then for the 3 bronzes, we have Genitry, Ninja, Hond 123, and Lord Valkyrus. All right, guys, moving forward, for the Flag Bearer Medal, we have all bronze classes: Domino 234, Dom 3211, Ninja _Valkyrus, Dosh 0550, DevDuder, my name is Gabby Noob, and Caramel _Gamer 8. For the Social Medal, we have all bronze classes once again, Bober Valkyrus and Cottony_human. And for the military merit cross, we have one silver class, which is ABAB 0388, and the rest are bronze, which is Little Mai Tai 5, Clean Casper, XCOM 1254, Brawlmaster TT, Capybara Rush, Vauderize, Aprug 8992, Cool the 05006, Alley Cat, It's Raining Skies 3334, and Vega 152. For the Staff Medal of Honor, which is for staff that have really put in work on the logistical end, we have all bronze classes. We have Signar 4321, Yakuricus, Yellow Driver 7, Siani X Plays, Lord Valkyrus, Look at My Ice, Lord_Noah Prefectus, and Kapowski. Moving forward, we have the Core Medal, which is given to 3 recipients. And these 3 are the primary people for NR2. It's going to be L.A. Corbet, Alexander Faz, and Yakuricus. You guys have made sure that this regiment is constantly functioning and working. And you can see the rally right now. It's coming to fruition. Nearly, actually, over 100 people rallied. So give yourself a pat on the back there. Moving forward, we have the Commander Medal. This is for people that have been working towards not only commanding, but also teaching other people how to command and microing and managing new commanders as well. So we have L.A. Corbet, Alexander Faz, Signar 4321, and Yakuricus. So appreciate you guys heavily. And then moving it forward, we have 4 Grenadier drafts for NR2. You guys can come front and center. I'm going to give you your Gren uniforms. Yappy 2009, Sky 3388, C Pro Gamers Alt, and Meejut Pros. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but you guys can come front and center. And I'm going to give you guys, some of you guys actually, I think you guys already have it. I don't know if you guys do. Yeah, you guys do. Nice. You guys already have your Gren uniforms, so you can go back if you have them. But I appreciate you guys fragging out, and these are the 4 drafts for NR2. Now we have promotions, and then we have pendants, and then nobility. So then we'll be done with this regiment, and we'll move forward. I want to move a little bit quicker because we're hitting 217. It's going to be a little bit too long. 4 promotions here. It's up 1 rank. L.A. Corbet, Alexander Faz, Signar 4321, and Kapowski. For the Sapper pendant, we have Clean Casper and Timzig. For the Musician pendant, we have Dinosaur Soldier Boy and Derry Valkyrus. For the Flag Bearer pendant, we have Lord and Noah Prefectus. And for the Kill pendant, I have no recipient, but LA can give a recipient after the ceremony. For Nobility, we have 6 recipients with LA. LA is going to be ranked Freyher, as is every CO for their Nobility. But the 5 knights that are being appointed is Siani X Plays, Signar, Yellow Drive 7, ABAB 0388, and Genitry. So that's NR2. I'm going to be moving forward to NR5, and then we'll talk about the nation as a whole afterwards. For NR5, we have a little bit of a decreased amount of medals since you guys just joined super recently, but we're going to have some more consistency in how we give out medals, so there will be more to come. We're going to start with the Propaganda Medal, Mr_C, the Bronze class. And then moving forward to the next medal, we have the Military Decoration Medal, which is for consistency, activity, and manning the regiment. We have a large list of bronze class people, so I'm going to name them out. Ducky Star, X Pispisco, Iced Cane, Korea, how do I say this? Carria Sue 1, Red Meatball, Oof 100, Bane_1122331111, Bela Rena Joanna D4, Luri Lizino, and Gabrielle Better. Moving on to the next medal. We have the recruitment medals, which is for people that have been recruiting super consistently, just like every other regiment. And we have 3 bronze class awards. It's for Yin Yan 77, Noiris X, and Bela Rena Joanna D4. You guys have gotten your recruitment for the regiments. You've made sure that they actually get their rankers that are necessary to continue rallying, and we can see the rally right now. It's doing excellent. And so moving forward to the next medal, we have the social medal. We have 2 recipients. These are for people that have been constantly chatting in the main chats, in your regiment chats, and then also doing social posts and being in VC. So we have ZGFG and Admiral Hypnobot. Admiral, I've seen you ping me like a zillion times, so I know that's true. And Zed, I've seen you talk as well, so really good job, guys. You guys are getting the bronze classes for your regiments on this medal. Moving forward to the next medal, we have the Staff Medal of Honor. This is given to just one recipient from NR5. It's GFD HDT 46A for the bronze class. This means that if you are receiving the Staff Medal, you've been working really, really hard to make sure that the logistics, the administration, and the functions of your regiment is working. Now we have 2 recipients for the Corps Medal, the Erst Corps Medal. It's GTA 2000 and German Pilot 2000. Both of it is the bronze class. You guys have been running your regiments excellently, and so we appreciate that a lot, and thank you guys so much for continuing to do so and trying to give new innovative ideas to improving the nation and also running your regiments. Moving forward, we have the Commander Medal, and we have the 2 same recipients who have been leading NR5 consistently every weekend. That is GTA and German. Both of you the bronze class once again. And now we have the finality of their sheet, which is the Gren Drafts, Promotions, and the Pendants. For Gren Drafts, I don't know if you guys have the Gren uniform on your Gren Drafts yet. So if you don't, then come front and center. If you do, then stay in your spot. 29K Bruh, Noiris X, Zhao_BA, Damix Pierzy, Korea Su 1, Lord 456217. If you guys don't have your Gren uniform, you can come front and center. If you do, stay in your spot. All right. For promotions, this is for every staff member that will be promoted plus 1 rank. We have GTA 2000, German Pilot 2000, Dev Von Reisky, Phantom Boy, Yin Yan 77, Noiris X, Ryan_Puller, and Ballerina Joanna D4. Sorry. You guys are all getting promoted to 1 rank. Now we're going to move on to Pendants and then Nobility, then we'll move on to SSB. For Sapper Pendants, we have Lord 456217, Jax Windigo, and Sable Tiger 21. For the Musician Pendant, we have SU5 Tart and Xiao BA. For the Flag Bearer Pendant, we don't have a recipient, but you guys can award a recipient after the ceremony, so GTA, you have the ability to do that afterwards. And for the Kill Pendant, we have 1 recipient. This is the best fragger in the regiment. It's a Lord 456217. For Nobility, GTA obviously being ranked Freyher as the CEO of his regiment. But we have 5 Knighting recipients, which is German Pilot 2000, Yin Yan 77, Solar Rivius, and Damix Pierre WSZY. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce that. And Draco Von 2000. You guys are all knighted for your Nobility houses. And now we're moving on to SSB. For SSB, under the Propaganda Medal, we have Takobot 9431 on the Bronze class. For the General Badge of Honor, which is just General Discipline, we have 4 recipients. It's I Am Tudaying, Alto Treble, Invest Daniel, and Nea Soiree, which is going to be all Bronze class medal recipients. The next medal that we have on the docket is Military Decoration Medal. This is for, again, consistency, maining, activity. And we have a large list of recipients for this, but they're all bronze class. So it's going to be Puza SFHFF, I Am Tudaying, Zap Titler, Gleb 537 Gordy, My Sky 73, Eleanor Winters, Cherry Radish, Grigio Pon, Soldat 1239, Just Bacon Hero, Spino Lophosaurus 12, Aura Celtigar 5, Singularity Nell, YOLO Trollo Plays, Cape Lynn Cape 1234, Nea Soiree, and Daniel Joyner 7XD. For Recruitment Medal, we have 2 recipients. This means that you guys, once again, and I mean, I love recruiters because they do really, really good work in getting new people and new players onto the game. So 2 recipients named Yui and Ecoloop. You guys have been constantly enjoying logs, making sure that people are joining SSB, and we appreciate that. Moving forward to the next medal, we have the Honor Guard Medal, which is the Flag Bearer Medal. We have 3 recipients. We have Alu JJ70 ZT, sorry, Takobot 9431, and Nale Pale. I think I'm saying that wrong, but I don't know, Nale. You have to tell me after. For the Military Merit Cross, this is for spec fraggers or just regular, basically just the kill medal. So if you're fragging, you get this. We have Evil Theme and Zap Titler, both of them the bronze class. And for the Staff Medal of Honor, we have 3 recipients. Sandervex, Puza SFHFF. Sorry, Puza, I don't know. It's just keyboard smash at the end. I'm sorry. And then Nale Pale as the 3rd recipient for the Staff Medal of Honor bronze class. Moving forward, we have 2 recipients for the core medal. This is for the Heiress Medal of Honor, which is, right, once again, the core medal. We want to make sure that we have our best officers on those. So Saddam and Exiled, you guys are getting the bronze class of that medal. Moving forward for the Dev medal, we have 1 recipient. It's going to be given to Ragni TXT because he made all the flags, all the wonderful flags, and all the wonderful medals that you guys see in the leaderboard and in the game. Even, I don't know, he's kind of inactive now, and I'm not sure if bro is still here. Ragni's still here, I don't know. But I hope he is. And we really appreciate his work. So he's receiving the Dev medal for working so hard to make sure that the medals you guys are getting, to make sure that the flags that you guys have right in front of you are looking really nice. Moving forward, we have 3 recipients for the Commander medal. Named Yui, Invest Saddam, and Exiled YN. And you guys are all getting the Commander medal. So once again, Commander medal, it means that you guys are the best commanders of your regiments. You guys are the main commanders of your regiments. You guys are the ones that I'm constantly fielding. And and I appreciate you guys constantly showing up and commanding your regiment. All right, guys, we have a huge list of Grenadier drafts this time from Silesia, since they recently reset their Gren line, and now they're recuperating it and putting it back together. So we have a lot of Gren recipients and Gren drafts. I hope you guys didn't give them the uniform yet. If you guys did, okay, awesome. All right, come front and center. I'm going to give you guys your uniforms accordingly. Eleanor Winters, I Am Tudaying, Cherry Radish, Zap Titler, Evil Theme, Just Bacon Hero, Spine. All right, you're going to have to help me there. Okay, Spinolo Fosaurus 12, Aura Celtigar, Aethel Red, Gleb 537, Gordy, The Friend 112233, Alto Treble, and Vest Daniel. You guys are all the new Grenadiers for SSB here that have just been drafted. Finally, they're putting it back together because we needed to, pretty much just revitalize our Gren line and make sure that it's starting from scratch, being nice. Oh, you have the musician uniform. I'm going to give you the Gren one, okay? Here. Boom, 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 boom. You guys are all getting the Gren uniforms. Really nice, really drip. Go back in your lines. And I think there's a nice area for your Grens in the front, so you can stand there now. It's going to be awesome. And Saddam, you get the Gren uniform too, okay, buddy? You get the Gren uniform too. You can get it too. There we go. You're a Gren too as well. You can go. Oh, him too? I got you. I missed that one. Go back. All right. All right, we got pendants and promotions and nobility, and then we're moving on. So for promotions, everyone's going up 1 rank. We have Saddam up 1 rank, Exiled, Puza, Ragni TXT, Invest Toby, Yolo Trollo Plays, Takabot 9431, Nale Pale, Sandervex, Named Yui, Eco Loop, and Quacker. You guys are all being promoted to 1 rank. Congratulations. Moving on to pendants, we have the Sapper pendant, 1 recipient. It's given to Gleb 537 Gordy. We have 2 recipients for the musician pendant, My Sky 73 and Singularity Nell. We have 1 recipient for the flag bearer pendant. It's Alu JJZT. And 1 recipient for the kill pendant, which is Zap Titler. For nobility, for this nobility, SSB filled out all of the slots that they had on their knighting, so you guys have a lot of knights. For reference, other regiments, you guys can fill in your knight slots over the course of ceremonies. It's up to you how you want to do it, but you can figure that out afterwards. SSB nobility. So Saddam obviously being given Freyher as the CEO of the regiment, but all the knights that we have is Alu JJZT, Puza, Zap Titler, Eco Loop, Takabot 9431, Yolo Trollo Plays, Sandervex, Ragni TXT, Nea Soiree, Invest Toby, Named Yui, and Nale Pale. Whew. Jesus Christ. LA, I know, it's all at the end. Alright guys, that's SSB. Every regiment I've done so far, you guys have been amazing. The last regiment that we have on the docket is Freikorps von Krakow. This is the, I guess you could say, the second newest addition for us, apart from NR5. So NR5 and FEK, we appreciate you guys being so strong here and really rallying. I mean, FEK, you guys have been locked, really revitalizing everything. Bro, Tom, what are you talking about, bro? Hush it on the notice, bro. Hush it on the notice. Just sit still. All right, we're going to go for the propaganda medal, and then we're going to move onwards. For FEK, we have Nacho Box, Goat Row, Battle Axe 0011 in Southful for the propaganda medal once again. You guys have been doing really, really good with making propaganda and making sure that everything looks super, super pretty on the showcase. For the general discipline, we have 4 more recipients here for Freikorps. It's Southful, Nacho Box, Benji, KE916, and Dallum. Moving forward, the military decoration medal, It's going to be given to Lord 2521, Dr. Jack Q, Benji KE916, and Fish is Rock Hard. All right, moving forward, we're going to be looking at the recruitment medal. We have 2 recipients. One is getting the gold class, and one is getting the bronze class. The one that's receiving the gold class means that they've recruited, Gazed, how much is that going to be? I think if they have the gold class, let's look. I don't remember. I believe if they have the gold class of the recruitment medal, which Gaze is not helping me out here, but it's 55 total recruits on the gold class. So that means they've recruited 55 plus people, which is a shit ton. So Dr. Jack Q with the gold class been recruiting all day, every day, locked in, getting all of the people. Guys, don't worry. You can rush the stage at the very, very end. We'll do it again. It's a tradition. You guys have been getting all of the recruits. So Ninja Von King and Dr. Jack Q. Ninja Von King, you got the bronze version, and Dr. Jack Q, you got the gold. Jack, you've been literally in every enlistment ping that I've seen, and it's insane. And Ninja, you've been running the recruitment department as far as I understand, especially at the initial stage of Frycore, and you helped out a lot in that situation, which is why you're receiving the bronze class medal, because you really set up the platform there, which we appreciate tons. All right, guys, moving on. We have the Flag Bearer Award. It's going to be given to The Carson for the bronze class. And for the social medal, it's going to be given to also The Carson and Fish is Rock Hard, and they're both on the silver class. Moving forward from there, we have the Military Merit Cross. This is the Fragger Medal. Dr. Jack Q, Alpine Commander, and Cactus, what is that? Cactus Zoo 71. This is all for the bronze class. Moving forward, all bronze class. Once again, I believe everyone has the bronze class from here forth because this is the first batch of medals that were given out. The Staff Medal of Honor is the logistics, the administration, the functions of the regiment being successful, which we're actually seeing actively in the ceremony and yesterday. Alpine Commander, Lord 2521, Ponpon 012345, Battle Axe 0011, M38 ZTAC, and Ninja Von King. Excellent work, guys. We're going to move it forward. We have the Corps Medal, which is the Erst Corps Medal. This is for commanders, and really just people that are super, super valuable to their regiments and integral to being figures for them. Manner of Speaking, Goat Row, and Clash. You guys are the 3 recipients of the Erst Corps Medal. And for the Dev Medal from Frycore, we have Vandur, who also worked on the map as well that you guys are standing on with Secret, mostly the terrain and really making sure that it looks nice and natural. And you guys can see behind me that huge palace with all of the cool like steps and everything, and the little garden area and the vineyard and everything. It's like all made by Vandur, so it's really, really appreciated alongside Secret. And he's receiving the Dev Medal for that. For the Commander Medal, we have Goat Row and Clash. Both of you guys have been the main commanders of Frycore, running the lines every weekend, and you guys have been not only doing that, but also Goat Row in specific, and also Clash in times, is teaching other commanders to make sure that they're improving and helping the rest of the army learn new ways to improve and be better at the game, and that's what we appreciate the most. All right, guys, moving to promotions. It's +1 rank for every person that's promoted. For promotions, we have Manner of Speaking, Goat Row, Clash, Alpine Commander, Otto Zagray, Lord 2521, The Carson, Dr._Jack Q, Fish is Rock Hard, and Ninja Von King. All of you guys promoted 1 rank. For the Sapper Pendant, we have Otto Zagray, Fish is Rock Hard. For the Musician Pendant, we have no recipients, but that can change. Manor can grant some afterwards if he wants. For the Flag Bearer Pendant, we have Otto Zagray and The Carson. These are the main flag bearers of the regiment. And for the Kill Pendant, which is the best fragger in Frycore, we have Cactus Zoo 71. For Nobility, we have only 2 grants of a knight. So Goat Row and Clash are being knighted under the House of Krakow, and the Freyher will be Manner of Speaking, of course, as the CO of the regiment. And now we can finally go to orders. And then after orders, we'll have a concluding area, concluding speech a little bit, just to tell people what's happening in the future. And guys, please don't mess up the formation. Go back. We can do this after, guys. Go back to your spots, please. All right. To give orders, you will come front and center. I'll explain the order. Generally speaking, if you're receiving an order, it just means that you're low-key like the goat of the nation. Okay? So if you're receiving an order, you're literally just the goat, bro. I don't have to explain it any other way. So for the order of merit, we have Mist Aethys, Gazed, Exiled, Alexander Foz, Goat Row, Royalty Villager T, and Secret. This is the 3rd highest order. You guys are obviously goats of the entire nation. You guys can walk front and center. You guys are obviously the goats of the nation. You guys have been here for however long since Prussia started, helping out, making sure that people are taught, making sure that people are managed, making sure people are showing up and attending, and making sure that things are moving. So now I'm go back. You guys have done excellently. Thank you for teleporting him, actually. You guys have performed excellently in training rankers, training commanders, training, just the staff to be logistically smart and making sure that things are functioning and working. So you guys may go back to your spots. Once again, appreciate you guys a lot. You guys are receiving the Order of Merit, which is the 3rd highest order in the nation. We have one more set of orders that are being given out. This is the Order of the Red Eagle. The Order of the Black Eagle will not be given out this ceremony. It will be given out at the end of summer ceremony. For the Order of the Red Eagle, I'm giving it to L.A. Corbet and Invest Saddam, front and center, both of you. The reason why I'm giving it to these two out of everyone in this entire nation is because these two are the oldest and most venerated commanders in this nation. They have been here since day one of Denmark. Day one of Denmark. You guys have been here since Prussia. You've been working since Prussia. These guys have been working on those regiments that you guys see behind you since Denmark. Now it's been, I believe we can say 9 months. 9 months of the nation. And you guys have been here for 9 months with me, running your regiments from scratch, from the bottom, completely working as hard as you can. And we can see, Jesus Christ, guys, we can see that the rallies are in fruition. You guys have been working so hard. Saddam with development, Ellie with your regiment. We can see the rallies. We can see the work. We can see the lines coming out. And I appreciate you guys so much. You guys are the oldest and the most venerated and the most loyal commanders that I have, and that's what I appreciate the most. You guys may go back to your spots. Jesus Christ. Oh, God. All right. Okay. The last thing, the last order, and then after this order, we have general staff promotions, and then we are moving. Okay. The last order that we have to give out is the Order of St. John. This is a new order that we are giving out, and essentially it is like a Teutonic order. You can think of the Austrian Teutonic Order where they're given like some knight uniform. That is what this order is for. So we have 5 recipients of the entire nation that are receiving the lowest class of the Order of St. John, and they can elevate and upgrade per ceremony. Dr. Jack Q, Tacobot 9431, Yakurikis, Old Waffle, and Looney Fellow. You 5 come front and center. Front and center, I need to give you your uniform. LOL. All right. Come here. All right. Line up. If you're wearing a cool uniform, you don't get to wear it anymore because this one's cooler. LOL. This is the uniform that you guys get to wear all the time, okay? You can wear it. I can give it. Looney's not here. No. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. When he's here next time, I'll give it to him. No, they can't wear it. Why? You need the medal? Dude, I have head admin. You guys are tripping. Forgot my perm set. Lock in, bro. All right. You guys are receiving the Order of St. John, and you guys are essentially inducted into an order. I think, actually, if you enable the chin strap, you put the hoodie on. Yeah. There we go. Nice. All right. So this is the... This is the essentially like the Knight Order. This is our Teutonic Order, and you can elevate. I'll show you guys actually the other uniforms just so you can see, because I think some of you guys want to see it, and why not? So you 4 go back to your spots. You guys are probably, in my opinion, the other set of goats of this nation that have helped work so hard to make sure your communities are working and functioning, and you have been here for a long time since Denmark or whatnot in other areas. But let's show you guys the other versions. So we have our second version. It's just that you get like a better cloak every time, essentially. So you can see this one as a cloak. I'll walk around a little bit. Walk around. I'm sorry, guys. I'm really tiny. I don't have the huge plume like from Denmark, so it doesn't look as good. But if you got the Order of St. John, it means you can wear it all the time in battles, out of battles, on Barreau, wherever you want. For the second highest, we have a little overcoat again. And then for the Grand Master, he has little outlines and like a little sash, and he looks really, really cool. And he has a hoodie and everything. And we'll do all sorts of stuff with this, and we'll make it look super, super cool. But you guys are pretty much like, you guys are pretty much LARPing as Assassin's Creed characters. You guys are pretty tough. Anyway, moving forward, we have 1 general staff promotion. I've already given my guard promotions for Mist, so the only one that is remaining is Geist. If you could come front and center, you can stand right in front of me. This guy has been working day in, day out with the Mist. Get your ass back. All right, yo. This guy's been working day in, day out. He's been helping out whenever I tell him to. I don't want to wear this uniform anymore. I'm going to change it. I'm going to wear my actual uniform. He's been working day in and day out trying to make sure that, recruitment is functioning. When I asked him that, let's try to work on, centralizing recruitment, trying to make sure people are working on a universal level, he did that. And he tried to make sure that we could incentivize recruitment the way that we did. When we tried working on improving our game style and how we, play the game and lead and function as lines and coordinate in battles, he worked on that with us. He vodded with us for hours. He crunched numbers. He tried to calculate how things work with the game, with Goat Row and all the other Frycore guys and the SSB guys and the NR2 guys and NR5 guys. He worked really, really hard to make sure that he understands the meta and can teach it to others. And he spent his days vodding other people, teaching other commanders. Some of you might have been vodded by him, and you could jump if you were. And not only that, but he's also worked extremely hard in just really presenting himself as someone that can be a general. Gazed used to be a ranker. He used to be a fragger. He used to be like, you see like the spec rankers in the lines here, guys. He used to be like you. Jesus Christ, why are the pants off? Oh, no, never mind. You guys are just in the pads. I thought you guys were like barefoot. Damn, bro. But he used to be like you guys, a ranker. That's what Gaze used to be. And so this just shows like anyone has, yeah, I should probably press N so I can see. This just shows he's a prime example of what you guys can be and what you guys can do. Now he's general staff. Now he field commands. He goes on the battlefield with me and he flank commands battles, and he does this every weekend, day in, day out, teaching people, field commanding, learning new things, and improving himself. And he's been here since Denmark as well, just as Saddam or LA have been, and other people have been from Guard. He's been there as well. And he started as a ranker and progressed upwards with the right initiative and the right, standard and mindset that he upholds to himself. So you're being promoted to General Adjutant, Gazed, from aide de camp to General Adjutant. I'm going to give you your uniform so you look a little bit cooler than before. So you have epaulets now, and you may come back up to the stage. All right, guys. So that we're not nearly done. We do have a little bit of a conclusion, and then we can storm the stage and kill the game. Okay. The first thing that we need to do, that I need to talk about, is these guys behind me. You guys can see it behind me? We have all these cavalry folks, and now is your time for, something a little bit nice, a little bit of a reveal. What's up, Cap? You want to talk in the note? Let me know what you want to say. What's up? Let me pull out the uniform. All right, no problem, bud. All right. So NR2 Auxiliary has been working really, really hard to function as cavalry, and essentially they've been, putting in work day in, day out, improving themselves and expanding not only their quality, but also their quantity, and making sure that they're functioning in tandem with Cap and Yaker, kind of managing them, and we really appreciate you guys. So I'm going to be giving you guys cavalry uniforms. You guys have been bestowed as auxiliary. This is the outcome of being good auxiliary, is that you get uniforms if you perform in battle. And you know what? I have heard many things where people always talk about, hey, so-and-so auxiliary, so-and-so people have been, maybe they cut corners, and maybe they do things to make sure that they actually pull off being good at the game. But you know what? If you can cut corners and you can do things that get you to success, then that's all that fucking matters, and that's all that I care about. So keep performing and keep rallying. That's what I love. I'm going to give you guys your cavalry uniforms. So you guys look dripped out as fuck. First cav of the entire nation. And eventually, this can sprout into something a little bit bigger, but that's just a little teaser. Denmark Cav was not real, so let's wipe that from memory. All right. That's the uniform for Cav. We have one more thing. I have a tiny list of what I want to talk about. It's going to take literally 5 minutes tops. I can't find the GC because all of you DM me while we're in a ceremony, guys. I can't check all my DMs at once. Thank you, whoever pinged me. Guys, thank you. We have a few things I want to talk about. So before the ceremony ends, we have a handful, maybe 3 or 4 things that I just want to cover. The first thing is, as I kind of accidentally teased, we're going to be having a campaign Starting, I believe, next week, lineups will be posted, event cards will be made, and hype will be made as well. Maybe some teasers, maybe some videos, but we'll be having a campaign, Prussia and Russia versus Austria and potentially the Ottomans. This campaign is going to be, essentially, I'll explain the lore for this campaign. The campaign is going to be Austria attacking Silesia, and we're going to be defending Silesia alongside Russia. So you guys will be banding together, locking in, fighting Austrian grenadier lines. They're the best of the best in rotation with each other, and trying to make sure that we are defending Silesia to the utmost aspect as we can. That's the campaign. I'm going to keep it short because we'll have a show anyway about the campaign in a formal response to a declaration of war from Austria. So that'll be pretty cool. Moving forward, we're going to have monthly inspections. So they're going to be core inspections. So, for example, Ersten Guard, you guys individually will be able to host core-wide inspections on a monthly basis. So if you guys didn't receive medals this ceremony, next ceremony will literally be able to be done in a month and every month after that. And then you guys will receive medals then on a rolling basis. It'll be really easy. In addition to that, we're going to have field awards, which means that, for example, during campaigns, which is a good opportunity, we have the Silesia campaign. When that campaign happens, if you guys perform with your lines in battle, I may award really cool things, maybe Order of St. John, maybe uniform upgrades. I may award that live at the end of a battle to your line. So that's something that we want to do. And yeah, there's a lot more to come in that aspect, but we'll talk about it more in shouts and posts and whatnot, so you guys are aware. The third thing, if you guys tab into Discord real quick and you guys look at the what is it? If you guys scroll up just a little bit above Quartermaster, there's a new category called content. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be launching social media. If you guys noticed, obviously this genre is relatively large. But we also have a relatively large amount of nations and a lot of people that are compiled into these nations. So to really branch out and get new people, we want to launch a social media campaign with a bunch of short form content and constantly posting. So the way that this is going to function is we're going to have giveaways. We're going to have like Nitro giveaways and whatnot. And whenever we have these giveaways, we will likely make like an eligibility thing to enter this giveaway to like interact with our social media posts, maybe submit clips for in the submissions channel. If you guys can see it, submit clips, submit funny clips that you guys get from your regiments. But pretty much the consensus is that I want you guys as rankers, as staff, to be constantly clipping. Clip all the funny moments. Clip really stupid, silly stuff. Clip really hype stuff. Make edits, make content, make as much as you can. And then whenever we have little events, little giveaway events, little things like that, we will allow that to be posted in the submissions channel, which you guys can use to hopefully get some cool things like Nitro, maybe some Robux, stuff like that. And then we'll take those submission posts and hopefully edit them into some nice short form content to get some people and get some outreach. Additionally, we'll be having a reaction roll that I have to make, which I'll ping you guys with probably tomorrow. And that reaction roll will just like ping you guys for when we post new things on our social media, YouTube Shorts, Instagram, TikTok, etc. And that's social media. We have pretty much that's it. I already gave NR2 Cav. I'm gonna do one last thing. I want to do an artillery cannon volley, and then we'll storm the stage and and do our little tradition. Before it was accidental, but this time we're gonna do it as like an actual thing. So if we all shoot with our muskets, it's gonna like low-key lag the game out and everyone dies. If you are manning a cannon, I hope it is fireable and it is aimed properly. So once I give the 3, 2, 1 countdown, once it hits 1, then you guys can fire. All right, everyone, if you have a cannon, 3, 2, 1, fire. Amazing, awesome, and you guys can low-key start jumping around and storm the stage. It's time. Go to the middle. Do what the fuck you want. Oh, admin killing is not the move. I want to storm the stage, bro. All right, boring.
We're to make fun of Saddam. Loser.
Fucking killing the vibe, bro.
Everybody boost it on.
All right, guys. One more thing before we all leave. If you guys want, you guys can. Okay, I'm gonna fucking remove perms now because I want to storm the stage.
It's
not
like the 8th time you said one more thing, guys. By the way.
No, it's not.
Hey, one more thing, by the way.
It's not it's not for medals. You guys can actually just like walk around the map. We have the palace. There's stuff behind the palace if you walk up the steps. You guys can tour around it. I'm going to let you guys do that. We can disband companies now, guys. So we can disband companies and let people just kind of walk around if they wanted to check out the map. There's a lot in the back that you guys can look at. So yeah, that's about it, guys. That's our ceremony. Medals will be added to the sheet and whatnot, probably within the next week or so. But we'll do that as quickly as possible, so you guys have your medals in game, and then you'll look all pretty and stuff. Thanks again, guys, for rallying. We peaked at 350 in the ceremony. Let's try to aim for, at the end of the summer, it'd be nice to see some growth at like 450, 500, so let's aim for that. But yeah, that's all I got, guys.
Marksman, protect the scroll. Don't let the
COs,
scroll.
if you want to tell your guys where to go, you can do it. But if
Guard,
not,
you're dismissed.
NR2, you're dismissed. NR2, you're dismissed.
Westphalia, go to Westphalia, stay in Westphalia. Westphalia,
go soon or something, I don't care.
Westphalia.
Bruh. Could this motherfucker ever
Lost, bro.
Yes, I got an art. I got an ability.
Holy
I'm so
shit.
happy.
Oh, I got a medal, bro.
Fucking
Let's go.
retard, bro.
Wait,
This
let
fucking
me speak.
sucks,
Let me speak.
bro.
Okay. First of all, Laser could have shut the fuck up a little bit early, but that's fine. A bunch of you guys did get promotions, but they didn't get announced because there's too much stuff. So we're gonna do like an
Sir, I'm
announcement
sleepy,
of extra
sir.
promotions.
Guys, I'll do
Arrangements.
bulletin today. Don't worry, guys. I got you.
Yeah. We'll have our own bulletin with some other promotions that didn't get announced because our Laser is a child.
What?
We haven't got a promotion, so.
Yeah, and whatever, bro. Just DM Laser, tell him to shut the fuck on the shut the fuck up on the apps, because that shit is fucking.
Everyone DM later right now.
Yeah. Alright, y'all can leave. There's not much to say.
Yeah.
Ceremonies are boring, but important, so.
Yeah, I'll do bulletin, bro. Don't worry, guys.
Yo, guys,
Got
go. Yeah, you guys go. Yo, guys. Yo, Nardix. Let's go build another huge bunker, bro. Like yesterday, I made like such like a huge fucking World War One trench, bro. It was like it held like the entire time. By the way, it held for like fucking.
What the
30
fuck are you
minutes.
saying?
Oh, no.
Yo, that's
Join
yeah,
my
I'll
game.
join
Join my game on Roblox, bro. Like this shit's so fucking funny to play.
TJ, what?
Yes.